everybody, welcome back to my channel. Oh guys, it's been a long time. How many weeks? So I think it's been like 3 weeks. I've been away for 4 weeks, but then I'm back. I'm back. So before we carry on, you've seen by the title of the video, I got a story to tell. I have a testimony. So before we carry on, if the button down there, subscribe down on the red button below, please subscribe right away before we even begin. Please subscribe, like the video, and leave your comment by the end of the video. I miss you guys so much. I missed being in front of the camera. I don't know if I still even know how to talk in Spanish, how to speak in front of the camera, but anyway, I'm back, and yeah, I have a story today. It's story time today. So yeah, guys, stuff happened. I almost said I tested on the caption. I didn't say I tested positive. I didn't say I tested negative. I only said I tested for COVID-19. So you guys, wait until you hear the whole story. Don't have any assumptions here. But yeah, you know what happened? Coronavirus. So yeah, COVID-19 happened, guys. Like Eastern Cape, the province Eastern Cape. Like I think now we are number 1 on the map. Like with COVID-19 cases, and Nelson Mandela Bay municipality, which is where we are residing now. Nelson Mandela Bay municipality is like a hotspot right now. So anything can happen to anyone right now. But I have a testimony, man. Been through the most. I've been through the most. I've seen it all. 2020. I've seen it all. God is good. So this is how it happened. Okay. After posting my celebration video, like the previous video, I was supposed to record more content for the coming weeks, but then I was so tired. Like all the time I was so tired. But before then, the week after posting the celebration video, I was gonna record more videos then. And then we also had like an event at church. We were gonna have like a ladies event on a Friday, 23rd of October. Yeah. And then we have to do like a run through at church before like the main event happens. So on the on the 20th was Wednesday, the 21st. On the 21st, I was supposed to shoot a video on the 21st, which was like 22nd. I mean, on the 22nd, which was like a Thursday. Yeah, 22nd October. It was on a Thursday. I was supposed to make a vlog. I planned to go somewhere with Boinky, and then when I woke up, I was feeling so tired. I guess they say like symptoms like they only show like 7 days later, 14 days. I'm not really sure, but yeah, on that day, that Thursday, I was so tired to go anywhere. I was tired to take a shower. The way I was tired, and then I had to go to church. I have to go to church like to do the run through so that the following day everything is perfect. And then I was so tired. I was telling Boingy, I was like, "Nah, we can't go anywhere today. Like I'm so tired." And Boingy was like, "Yeah, I'm also kind of not feeling well." And I was like, "Yeah, I'm so tired." And then it's time to go to church, and then I take it like a quick shower. Like I'm tired, but I'm gonna take a shower and just head to church. And then after taking the shower, like I'm feeling like super hot, but I'm cold at the same time. Have you ever felt like that? I was feeling hot, like very hot, and cold at the same time. But I was like, nah, maybe it's the shower, because like I took a very like hot shower, like. And then getting ready, go to church. And then before I leave the building, our security, like they take our temperature. So before I leave the building, the security take the temperature, and it's like 37.2. And I'm like, 37? Eh? I'm like, and now like she shops, she's like, why is it 37? Then we take the temperature again. And it says 37.2. I'm like, no man, I just showered. I said to the no, I just showered. It's probably I'm still hot, and I was running down the stairs because I was running late for our shuttle to church. Then I came, like she's like, oh okay then, and I'm heading to church. And on my way to church, I'm worried. I'm sitting by the window so that the air can come through, so that even when I test when I get to church, and I mean when they screen us when I get to church, then I'm feeling much better. Then when I get to church, they take our temperature again, and I'm feeling much better. And then I'm like, okay. And then we head inside. Then we practice. We are doing the run through and everything. And then, okay, sharp. And I'm like to Bongi. Bongi is so tired. Mind you, Bongi is going to dance for the event. And Bongi is feeling like very tired. I'm so tired myself. And then I'm having like a terrible headache. Like I'm not a headache person. But on that day, I was having like a massive headache. And I'm saying to Anga like, yo, dude, I'm not feeling well. I don't know if I'm going to make it tomorrow. Imagine at the last minute. And I'm like, I'm not sure if I'm going to make it tomorrow because I'm feeling all sort of ways. Like I'm tired, I'm having a headache. Like Jay, I'm just messed up. And I'm not a quiet person, but that day I was kind of quiet. And then because the event was gonna be in the evening at like 7, I don't remember, 6, 7, yeah. And I'm like to Bongi, no, since we are not feeling well today, can you at least go and shoot tomorrow, which is Friday, before we go to church? He's like, okay, sure. In the morning when I wake up, I am tired. Can't get out of bed. I'm so tired. Guys, mukhatara that day, like the fatigue part. I don't even know how to describe like how tired I was. I was tired inside and outside. Like my mind was tired. I was tired to do like absolutely like I was tired to even make food. I had no appetite for starters. Didn't have appetite. I didn't want to eat that morning. I was tired that morning. I was feeling hot and cold. I was having a fever, and I'm like, damn it, this is too much. This is too much. And I try, and what did I take? I think I took flu stats, like it's flu pills, and what else? Oh, and then I drank tea, rooibos tea with lemon, because it's good for flu. And then I took those, and then I was feeling kind of better, but then the headache was still there, and I'm not feeling good. Like my throat was sore, like, oh guys, all the symptoms. But I didn't even want to think like it was COVID. Like at that point, like the cases were not too much then. So I was like, nah, it can't be COVID. Maybe it's flu. The season is changing. Yeah, the season is changing, so it's just flu. And then I'm telling Bongi that, no, dude, like, I can't go anywhere today. I'm still tired. And then I text Ang, I'm like, Ang, I don't know if I'm going to make it to church. Like, I'm feeling so tired. Like, I'm feeling all kind of things. Like, no, we are short. You need to come. Like, hey, it's fine. And then Anga is also not feeling well. I'm like, how come we both not feeling well and we are needed to be there? Hey, Anga is like, no, I'm having a headache, or I think I'm having flu. I'm like, let's just go to church. And I go to church. Mind you, it's a ladies' event. Everyone is having on makeup. They have makeup on. Like, people are doing good, right? And I was just like, I'm not going to even put makeup on the way I'm so tired. Just going to go to church, just wear normal clothes. Or like, because I'm even saving, I'm going to be at the back in the middle room. No one is going to see me. Then I'm like, yeah, whatever. Let's just go to church. I go to church, I serve with a massive headache. Like I had headache, and mind you, it's just a lot of screens in front of me, and the sound, and then people are talking. Just, hey, if I didn't die that day, I'm not dying in terms. And then yeah, I served at church, came back to rest again, didn't eat, slept because I was tired. Can't even think of even any school work because I'm just tired. The following day I'm tired, but I'm carrying on with life because I had things to do. But as for shooting content, I had to cut them like next week. I'll do it next week. And then those were the symptoms that I had. I had like loss of appetite, headache, fatigue, what else? Okay, and a sore throat. But luckily I could like still smell food and taste food, but I could smell food but I didn't want to eat, so what's the use? So those were the symptoms that I had. Like that weekend I was feeling like I was dying, but then I convinced myself that no, there's nothing happening, it's just flu, a normal flu. But I realized when I'm not coughing that this is not normal flu. This is not the normal flu that I usually have. Because when I have flu, I cough. But that time, I did not cough. I'm like, this ain't normal at all. My squad, they kept calling me, finding out how I was, because I was not looking good at church. And people know I talk a lot. I speak too much in the shuttle and all, and I was so quiet. And they kept checking on me, and Kara was like, hey guys, Kara was like, I'm fine, I'm fire. Like, yeah. And I kept calling my Carine. I'm like, yo, I'm not feeling well. It's like, no, just buy Vicks, like the cough syrup, just buy Vicks, Panado, and all of that stuff. That Sunday I didn't go to church because I was not gonna make it at all. On Sunday I didn't go out of bed. I only went to shower, to the bathroom, and then I was sleeping the whole day. I tried watching sermons. I would watch the beginning of the sermon and then I'd sleep while watching the sermon and then wake up during the article. It wasn't funny. And then suddenly a lot of people around me started feeling sick. It's like we felt sick like at the same time. Imagine a lot of people feeling sick at the same time. That was hectic, guys. It was hectic. I felt like, it can't be. Now it has to be Corona, like. And then I started losing weight. Guys, it was hectic. Firstly, we were having a video call with my friends Garamo, Cassandra, and Snazzo. And then when I entered in the call, Snazzo was like, hi, alright. I didn't even realize that I lost like so much weight because I see me, because I wasn't even like changing clothes that much. Maybe I would have like realized if like certain clothing item was not fitting me the right way, but then I didn't realize. And then Karabo only told me afterwards that my head was kind of Karabo described it. How did I look? Starting from the day you saw me in the kitchen, I was making noodles on it.
Yeah, you were making noodles. So guys, what happened is, when your friend is losing weight and then you can see, but already she's been through a lot, so you don't even want to say it. So what happened is Carine was losing a lot of weight and she was making noodles. I remember that day. She told me that she didn't like noodles. In my mind,
guys, the smell, it was not just doing it for me.
I was looking at her, I'm like, my friend, you need to eat, because what I'm seeing now, it's really not good. And I was worried a lot. I was praying inside of me. I'm like, the head was just big.
Guys, imagine, Kama was like, saying like my head was just sitting on top of my neck. And when I turned, I didn't turn like normally.
She was slow. Like, the eyes were big, and you could see even, wow, it was a lot, guys. And I couldn't tell her the day because she would have got offended or so I had to wait until she recovered. And
but Snazzo didn't even wait. Snazzo had to ask, like, are you eating? Are you okay? And Cassandra and my grandma, guys, those people were on my case about eating. And I was like, I ate, even though I didn't eat anything, just for them to get off my back. Because it was a huge struggle. not eating for 5 days maybe. I only ate like smaller nyana things, guys. It was hectic because I had no appetite like at all. Came the day when I had to test. Um, I think it's that those people are from NMU, like our varsity. So the health department people came to our res to like screen us. They only came here for screening because we already had like COVID cases in our building. But then they only came like to screen us that day. And they say like if you have symptoms, they're gonna test you. Okay. And then we are going there one by one. And when I got there, then they're asking, okay, do you have any symptoms? Are you coughing? No. Do you have a sore throat? Yeah, I do. Like and then I had to explain, like, actually I'm having like a fever, a flu, something like that, because I'm feeling hot and cold. Like I described all the symptoms, and then that nurse was like, yo, and then she's calling the other nurse, like, please test her. And then they had to test him, like, how are you going to test me? Like, no, we're just gonna put it in the on your throat. We're not gonna put it full. And I was like, okay. But guys, it was so uncomfortable. It's like a long earbud. Oh, it's so uncomfortable. Jesus, can't. Like they had to like strap it or have it like down on my tonsils, just for a few seconds. That's how they do it. Then they did that, and then they took the samples, and then they told me that I'm gonna receive like an SMS or so in 48 hours. And then yeah, I waited for that SMS. It took long. I think it came 3 to 5 days later. 3 days later, yeah. And then, or 4 days. And then that SMS came. The first one, like, the first one was like, my results are ready. But I was already feeling well by that time because I've already like bought all flu medications. And I was feeling much better, but still I was not eating because like, sorry, I was not like feeling strong at all. And then, yeah, the first SMS was like, my results are ready. And then there's no link or anything, or that it's not even telling how I tested. And I was like, ah. And then the second SMS came the following day, and then it had like a link and WhatsApp numbers. And then I pressed on the link, and then I just had to say like results on that WhatsApp number via that link, and I say results, and then it wants my details, and then it tells me like how I tested. On that day, I already like I think I was in the middle of my assignment. I was busy with my assignment, and then I found out I tested positive. I was not feeling worried or anything because I was already like much better compared to last week and that week. So I was feeling much better. So I was like, yeah, I tested positive, but I'm okay now. But kind of still have like a few symptoms, but I'm okay now. I was not crying, I was not feeling worried, I was okay. And then yeah, I told them at home. They were worried, they were scared, but I was feeling good, I was feeling much better. And then I told like my few friends, and then I told my leaders at church. And then my leader called me. I was like, how are you feeling? I laughed because I was like, I'm okay. I thought they're gonna think like I'm crying and then I need hugs, sympathy, anything like that. But I was like, no, I'm okay. It's just results. I'm feeling much better now. It's not like I'm dying. And then I had to tell like our office, like our res office, guys, so this is what happened. Okay, I even like told them on the WhatsApp number, texted the management, and then I like last time when the health department came, I got tested and my results came back positive. And then they're like, okay, hang on, we're going to contact the health department from NMU. And I'm like, why? I think like I've been isolating in my room already. Like I'm good. Nobody's affected in the house. And then they called the health department, and then the health department people called me. They're like asking me questions again about my symptoms. I'm like, no, I'm feeling much better right now. I'm just too tired. Like, there are no symptoms right now. Like, I've even started eating. I was lying, but yeah, I've started eating, but I was not eating very well. But I was like, no, like, I don't have any flu symptoms right now. I'm not feeling hot or cold. I'm not feeling that tired. Like, I'm feeling much better. And then I'm like, okay, yeah, we hear you. And then, who are you staying with? Like, all sorts of questions, guys. Like, they're scaring me now. I'm like, oh my God, I'm in the middle of an assignment. I need to submit this assignment. Hey, we're gonna have to take you for isolation somewhere. We have like an accommodation. Okay, they said accommodation for isolation. You need to isolate for days, like where you started testing, like for 10 days from the day you tested. And I think I was only left with like 3 days. Okay, an accommodation for isolation. I'm like, okay, great, fine. So in the meantime, pack everything that you're gonna need for just a few days. Okay, maybe 5 days. Okay, fine. And I pack my stuff, pack everything, because I'm leaving. Okay, take my suitcase and I pack everything. And then, okay, look Karabo, okay, Karabo is one. And then, guys, when they fetched when they came to fetch us, mind you, we going to an accommodation there. When they came to fetch us, boom, that's the ambulance. A whole ambulance for people who can walk, who are not that sick. Guys, a whole ambulance. Haibo. Mahlama kana kana. Like, ba re kenyetsa mahlo batho ba hlazolele. And then an ambulance came. I'm like, what? Mind you, it's my first time in an ambulance. Just the story is coming. It's my first time in an ambulance. And then, okay, get in the ambulance, taking my details, our details. And then there's already someone in the ambulance going to the accommodation. Okay, taking our details, sharp feeding. Then the ambulance leaves. Hey, okay, when this ambulance is leaving, I'm wondering, where are we exactly going? Hey, this ambulance, guys, to that place, yeah, around us all, just to get to that place. It went all the way. And then, hey, that was a movie, a film. And I'm like, what is this place? And then when we enter in the gate, I saw a huge board written Field Hospital. I'm like, what's this? A hospital? I'm not sick anymore. Yo. I was so scared. Like, I'm sure I turned red. That time my face was red. And then on my phone, Field Hospital, Port Elizabeth. And then, boom, it's a corona hospital. It's where they keep corona people who tested positive for corona. I'm like, what? No, I don't want to be in a hospital. My heart was beating so fast. I was so scared. I was shaking. What am I doing in the hospital? They're gonna put needles and drips on me. What's going on? I was so scared, guys. I was so scared. And then we entered in the hospital. Then trauma began. I mean, that this thing affected me mentally. That the minute we entered that hospital, that's when I began to go all crazy. Like, I was so traumatized. Like, I've never been that traumatized. And I don't, maybe I've been traumatized like that before, but that day, I'm not forgetting it. I'll never forget that day. I'll never ever forget that day. Then we entered the hospital, guys. Machines everywhere. People are coughing. They're doing all different sounds of coughs. And I'm like, what is this? Guys, like, I was panicking. Like, the minute we entered that building and I saw all those people who were terribly sick, who couldn't breathe, and they were like depending on the machines to breathe. Yeah, I didn't know that COVID was that hectic. Immediately when we entered the place, I was held. I was held 100%. Like my body was healed inside, outside, like from head to toe. I was good. I was healed. I didn't want anything. I just wanted to go back to rest. I even wanted to go home, like home. Because I'm like, I'm not gonna sleep here. There's no way I'm gonna sleep here. I was, imagine, I was crying. Like I cried, Shem. I don't wanna lie. My mask was wet. And then, Garabo then, oh yeah, I told my leader, told my grandma, I told maybe one friend or two, I don't know. I didn't tell everyone because it just happened so quickly. And then pastor, and okay, my phone was like 5%. I was like on 5%. And then my phone died. And then I was just holding my phone. I didn't even care if it died. I just wanted to go. And then a pastor called and then Grabo brought the phone. I don't want to talk to anyone because I'm crying. My mask is wet. I'm thinking like, am I going to sleep here on a hospital bed? What is going on here? And then the pastor was trying to encourage me, like praying for you, blah 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 blah. Like I'm not listening to any of this. Like I just wanna get out of this place. Somebody do something. I need to get out of this place. Guys, it was horrific. Like it was scary. Like it was traumatizing. Like I lost my mind for some. I think for like full 4 hours. Like I was traumatized. I was crying. I was hopeless. Even faith in Jane, even there was no even like a scripture that was popping in my head. Like everyone who was both my pastors, they called me. Everyone was calling me. Like everything they were saying on this ear, it was coming out of that ear. That's how unalive I was. I was dead at that moment. I knew I was dead. And then, after 4 hours later of crying and receiving 100 calls, crying on calls, after 4 hours, I was like, this is not me. I'm stronger than this. Like, I need to find strength. I don't know even where to turn in the Bible to find strength. I was drained. I was affected mentally for like full 4 hours. That's how hectic it was. And then I read like a devotional plan, like how to find strength during trials and tribulations, something like that. And then I'll show the picture again. And then I started reading that plan immediately, like for day one, so that it lasts me. Like, it was a 5-day plan, devotional plan. I started reading it, and was focusing on the book of Philippians, which happens to be my favorite book in the Bible. No, I love the whole Bible. So and then like it changed my mind, like it transformed my mind immediately. I was like, why was I crying? I need to find joy. Pastor was saying, find joy, blah blah. Like there's no joy to find here. These people are sick. Oh yeah, they took us to wards, but like, guys, that place is big. It's big, it's massive. Like there's so many beds everywhere. There's everyone there. I didn't even see. I was just crying. And then they gave us a bed, and then but then the nurses, they're like, I love the nurses. The way they care for people, like it's out of this world. It's out of this world. That place was horrific, but then they take care of people. Like they know that people, when they enter that place, they're affected both physically and okay, let me catch my breath. They know that people are affected both physically and emotionally and mentally and spiritually, and they try by all means like to take care of everyone and make sure that everyone is okay. They even have social workers and psychologists in the place, so that if you need like to talk to someone immediately, there's someone to talk to. Like that's how caring they were in that place. It was horrific, yes, but then I had to like change my mind and try and get used to the place. The following day I was still not okay, but I was stronger than yesterday, so I had to like change my mind. And then I had to like get used to the place until the final day came. So they were feeding us well. We ate. Because we ate like 6 times a day in that place. And they gave me all the vitamins that I needed for my body. And like by day 2, my body already like recovered because I was eating, like I had appetite. Like every food that came, I was able to take it in. Like I had like appetite. Like guys, they gave me the vitamins, all kinds of vitamins. And then my body was like recovering so fast. Like it was recovering so fast. So instead of complaining, I had to be like grateful because despite of that place being horrific and everything, I recovered and I recovered very well. And I had to be grateful for the hospitality, like the way they were treating us and everything. And like everything that they were providing there, it was good. So I had to be like, yeah, every place has its they are good and bad. Then I had to be like grateful. I had to find like something grateful because from that plan that I was reading, it was telling me like the book of Philip's guys, like there's that one scripture that touched me and pressed buttons, like the one that says, "Let do everything without complaining and mumbling and all." And I was like, "Oh God, I've been complaining a lot. Forgive me. Now I've found healing. I need to be grateful." And then yeah, guys, until I had to leave that place, and they told me that yes, you are not living. That means you are symptom free, but then you are not negative. So you need to go and isolate for more days. So I had to isolate until even now. I'm still in isolation, not literal isolation, I'm in quarantine. Can't go out, I can't go anywhere. But yeah, I am negative. I'm no longer an active case, guys. I'm on the recovered side. So a lesson learned, guys, like we need to be smart. I don't know how I got this, but then we need to be smart in like wear your mask, sanitize, stay home if you have to. If like don't do unnecessary trips. Like we need to be very smart. Buy vitamins even when you are not sick. Like make sure that you always taking your vitamin C's and D's and K's. Like take all your vitamins and make sure that you're already fighting this virus even before it affects you, because like there's a second wave coming thing. I'm not trying to like plant fear in everyone, but then we just need to be smart about everything and just spread the message to those who haven't like been affected by this, but then just an eye-opening thing, like especially during this time, all you need is friends like mine, leaders like mine, family like mine. Guys, I'm so grateful for their emotional support, like the way my friends and family supported me, guys, my leaders from church. They were so supportive. Like I felt strong because if I had to carry all that burden alone, I was not gonna be able to make it. Calls like an ending course. I don't know how many calls I received in a day. I don't know. I was receiving so many calls, but not everyone knew I was sick because even on my social media, I was posting like everything is just normal. I didn't have to put it out there that I'm sick. But now I am good. I am alive and I'm living, and it's all by the grace of God. We are so happy. This is a second chance. Not that I died or was in an ICU, but then this is a second chance for me to do things different. Cause like guys, yeah, and this it's a myth, that thing, it's a lie. When they say like if you once had COVID, you can't have it again. It's a lie. You can get it the second time. And when you get reinfected the second time, you might as well die. That's what I learned. That's what I got from the doctors there. Let us take care. I'm not doing this video for any sympathy. I'm okay now, guys. Like I'm good. No need for get well soon. No, I'm fine. I'm totally fine. So take care of yourself. Wash your hands. Wear your mask always. Sanitize. Take care of yourself. Protect yourself and the people around you. Stay at home if you have to, and pray a lot. Like pray all the time. And yeah, that's what I learned from COVID, that yeah, God is good. Guys, this is my testimony. I never thought I was going to be part of the States, but yeah, It is what it is, but God is good. I am healed and I'm good. And yeah, thank you guys for watching and for listening to my testimony. I know this might be the longest video, but yeah, it's okay. Thank you. Until my next video. See you guys next time. Bye.